Hello students, today let us study chapter 1 malware. Children, as you know, computer is a very important tool in your day-to-day life for an individual or any company or organization in this world. It is used for storing and processing a large amount of information. Various software programs exist in cyber world that causes intentional harm to the computer and the user by damaging the files and by stealing sensitive information of the user. These types of software are known as malicious software or malware. So, the software which harms the computer or any information is called the malicious software or malware. Malicious software or malware is any piece of software that disrupts computer operation, steal information, gain access to private system or display unwanted advertising. They can be as simple as displaying ads or as serious as deleting or damaging files, stealing bank account or credit card information of the user. So, this malicious software is a software that corrupts your computer operation. It may steal your information or it may steal the bank details just by a normal advertisement, just a popping up advertisement message. When you click on it, it takes to their website and asks your bank details. So these are some of the malicious software. So how do we know if the system is malware affected or not? Let us see. Common symptoms of malware infection. Slowdown of the operating system, internet and other application. Unexpected pop-ups. Frequent system or application crashes. Suspicious hard drive activity. Abnormal increase in hard drive storage space. Unusually high network activity. Automatic redirection to websites. Unable to access the control panel or taskbar. So, when your system is slowing down, when you have an i7 operating system but the processing power is too low, then you can get to know something malicious has been going on, something backside without your presence. Something in at the backside, it may be going on any activities, malicious activities and unexpected pop-ups. So you'll have a pop-up messages, so this product is for this rupee, so the discount. So you may have a direct link which will take to their link. It will look like a very good website, but then it is a malicious activity and it will ask your bank details and steal your account details. And when there is an application crashes, so you'll say your system is being crashed. That time the data may be lost and hard without knowing, the hard drive activities may be taken. So in your hard drive storage space, maybe you have stored the data of 1 GB but it has taken off 2 GB or 3 GB. Then you can get to know something without your presence, something is going on the backside, something has been installed, some software has been working at the background. Then that's what automatic redirection to website. So when you click on any website, apply now, it will take to the website which exactly looks like the original website like Flipkart, but there is an malicious activity going on which looks like exactly like a Flipkart website, but it will be handled by the hackers So these are some of the common symptoms of malware infection. Next, types of malware. There are different types of malware that have unique traits and characteristics. So let us look some of the most common types of malware. Computer virus. A virus is the most common type of malware. So we call your system is been crashed due to virus. We usually use it. So this virus is one of the common type of the malware. A computer virus is defined as a malicious program that can execute itself and spread by infecting a program or a file. This means these virus can execute themselves. So in your computer labs you would have executed some programs where you have to run the programs, but these virus, they run on themselves and they start spreading all over the computer by infecting your files, by deleting your files, or any insertions, like any you have added 1 plus 2, or it may be 1 2 3. So data is adding of unwanted data. So these are some of the things that are done by the computer virus. This infected program of file is said to be host. So the program which is program which is being infected is called the host. Much like a human virus that infects the body by attaching itself to a cell, a computer virus may attach itself to a file that is downloaded and installed on your computer. So now at present, this coronavirus, we are not, if we don't go out also, but the virus is being attached to people. How? By entering into the cells, they attached to the human bodies. So in the same way, in computer, the virus attach themselves with the files. When you download any file or you have installed any software, with the software there may be a virus, so it would be attached by itself. Virus spread when the infected program is executed or passed to another system. So this virus went to the spreaders, like you have installed any software and you are using that software, you're running that software, that time the virus will be spread, or you're sending your software to one more system, to your friend's system, then that time the virus is spread. So here let us see what are all the malwares: virus, trojans, rootkits, worms, spyware, crimeware, adware. So these are all the malwares that we'll be studying in this chapter. Next, types of virus. Computer viruses are classified according to their nature of infection and behavior. So based on the nature of how they infect and how they behave, according to that the virus are classified. Let's look at few types of computer virus. Boot sector virus. A boot sector virus hides in the boot sector of a disk or the partition table of a hard disk and takes over control of computer system when it is booted. It then copies itself into the computer memory, enabling it to controlling the system. Example of boot sector virus includes Pakistani Brain, Michelangelo, Stoned, Marijuana. Application program of file infector virus. The most infectious type of computer virus is the application program or file infector virus. It may attach to any any executable file, usually a .com and a .exe file. An application program infector takes af- control after the initial use of the infected program. Once the virus is in the place in the RAM of the computer system, it will potentially infect every program running on the computer until the program is shut off. Example of file infector virus includes Jerusalem, Ramnet and Cascade, which made all the letters of the screen drop to bottom. So this figure shows you the Cascade infected computer screen. So see this, the picture is clear. So all the letters on the screen drop to bottom. See, it is dropping down. All the letters are dropping down. Thank you, students.